Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Deponia. So let's continue. This is gonna be a long journey. We pretty much figured this out. That it's gonna be a long journey. We're trying to push our way through the, let's see, waiting line. We picked up a bunch of garbage and we have no idea. Like elbow through the waiting line. And then also we have the side quest of trying to get all of the pieces of the coffee cappuccino that will then brew a stimulant to wake up a goal. And I bet by the it's still going to take us the rest of the sheet to actually wake up goal, and then after we wake up goal we may be done with chapter 1. So 1/13 of the game, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, chapter overview, 13 chapters. So, in point-and-click adventures, having people walk around and having to watch them walk around can be compoundedly just a nightmare.
Everyone, just one number!
Spoil sport. Yeah, spoil sportress, I guess.
I was trying to see if I could get a second number. Let's talk to Mick and see if we can convince these 3 people to go away.
The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health.
I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus?
Rufus!
Huh? Oh, what?
The girl belongs to me. No, she doesn't.
The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
How do I get to the mayor?
How do I get to the mayor?
That's easy.
Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in?
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see.
Well, if that's the case...
Do you want my chair?
Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting?
We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... Oh. I see. Crap. Now I'm hungry.
Where's the girl? Let's ask about the hats.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofers switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing.
So I think that's our solution right here, is we're gonna look at these 3 hats and then go blow up these 3 people's houses. Let's ask where the girl is now. We already know where the girl is. We don't need to ask that.
I'll skedaddle.
So it's weird you can't talk to this character. So I think I figured this out. We have the magnets. That's what we need to go into this alley and look at this map and blow up some houses, I believe. So we take these magnets, we have 3, and we use it with the detonation plan. So we know this is one house. So how do we move it? Come on, what's going on here? There we we go. Let's blow up this so he thinks there is a leak. And then this one. Am I picking the right houses? Let's go back and just double check before we start anything. So this is one house, definitely. I think that's one house. We need to go to the water reservoir first, though. We haven't even been there before we start blowing stuff up. Okay. So let's use this with this.
Doesn't have to be siphoned.
Alright, let's use this with
Put
the
the
reservoir.
funnel to the tunnel, my dad used to say. I wonder if this is the situation he might have referred to.
Let's try water balloons with the
Nope,
reservoir.
this is a sad day for Kuvak, the day of my departure. Just a second. It says bad luck Rufus on these balloons.
So that just poured water out of this pipe. So let's try a water balloon on the pipe.
Nope, this is a sad day for Kuvak, the day of my departure. Just a sec.
Let's grab the pipe.
Ah!
Funnel on the pipe?
No, this calls for handiwork.
Funnel on
Wenzel
the
has
chimney.
attached a protective cover to his chimney.
Interesting. So I think I know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna have to get the funnel in the chimney but first we're gonna have to remove the protective cover. I don't think you do that with the dart.
Wenzel has attached a protective...
Nope. I doubt you do it with the hand torch.
Wenzel has attached a protective...
Nope. So, back to the town hall we go. See if we can maybe double click. Yes, we can. Good, that'll speed things up. So we have this one definitely. Then I think this one, then we're looking for one that looks like that. So where is that house? That looks right, but where's the other house? I think that's it. Are there any other options that would make any sense? Let's go back and just double check. It's hard to see on the map with the other things. Like here's a house. No, this is the house with right here. So, yeah, let's look here. It's this house right here we want to hit. And then, am I certain it's this house for the other? Oops. Did it. I knew I was gonna do it. Clicked out of the game. There we go. Let's go back here. This guy's Gonzo's head. And I think if we talked to one, we talked to all three.
I'll skedaddle.
So, yeah, this house looks right, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. So let's try this. Let's try blowing up these houses.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
So that sets off some kind of alarm on those three houses. Let's go in the town hall and talk to them. It's an annoying sound. They're gone. Excellent. Just that simply. Simple, I suppose. And the annoying blast sounds are gone. So, with those three people gone, I think we can now deal with Wenzel and his point. Maybe we'll go in here and talk to Lottie.
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again? Is it my turn already?
No. Number 62.
Still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
I'll skedaddle.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
So I think we made some progress there. But we gotta get Wenzel out of his house. So, up to his bathroom. And we have this furnace. We need to burn something. So we'll put this in the furnace.
This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow and it's drinking beer.
Recipe, we'll burn the waiting number. How about
This
that?
doesn't have to be waited on. Bada boom.
Let's see, a dud. Let's put the dud in
I
here.
don't want to waste all of my explosive mojo at once.
Let's see. Do we put the wet sponge in here?
I don't think so. Never mind.
Hand torch for
Boy, it's
furnace?
attached firmly.
We need to start a fire somehow. Try the recipe, I suppose.
This, for once, is not an ingredient for the recipe. I think I'm making good progress.
Let's see. Let's go talk to Wenzel. Maybe we can talk his way into... Oh, we haven't even been into the basement. Let's go to the basement. I didn't realize that. So, pipe needs to be cut with the hand torch.
Boy, it's attached firmly.
Maybe we'll use the dart on it.
I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the throw of my life.
What else is here besides the pipe?
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all. So we gotta figure out a way to break the pipe. So let's talk to Wenzel.
Hey, Wenzel. What's up?
Maybe you can help me organize
Maybe
a few
you can help me organize a few things.
What is it this time?
Okay, last time I wasn't interested in asking these questions. Let's just ask the questions.
Hey, do you have any idea where I can get roasted beans?
The only beans I know make your mouth burn. Can you use those?
I don't know. I just need to make some kind of medicine, so I don't have to be too peculiar about the ingredients, right?
Whatever you say.
Do you have any idea where I can get some blackish powder?
Black powder? No idea. Aren't you the expert concerning all things explosive? After all, every other invention of yours blows up.
Which at the same time means that every first one doesn't.
So I can make black powder probably by opening up the dud somehow.
Do you have any idea where I can get clear water?
Clear water? That stuff only exists in legends.
So what? My whole project is legendary.
Legend has it that your father once found clear water. That's how he got to be mayor of Kuvak. They say that there are still a few bottles hidden away in the town hall.
That's my old man, all right. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod. Maybe it is possible to find some water with it.
Dream on.
I now know what to do with that.
Do you have any idea where I can get revitalizing fluid?
I once heard that it is supposed to be revitalizing to drink the blood of a bull.
You believe everything people tell you, don't you?
Like I'll get back the money that I loaned you?
Exactly. Do you have any idea where I can get energy-rich water?
Energy-rich water? What's that supposed to be? The only energy I know of is in the car batteries you find in the trash heaps everywhere.
Yeah, well, I should have guessed that you can't give much useful information concerning energy, lazy bum.
So every single one of those.
Do this myself.
Whatever you say.
Every single one of those.
Later.
Exactly.
Explain something to me. Let's see. So let's try the dart with the dud.
Oh, there must be an easier way to get to the black powder. This reminds me of the fireworks last New Year's Eve. The plan with the balloons was just great. It was just on the wrong day.
Okay. So let's go back to this location. See if we can figure out whose car this is. Whose truck this is.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
Let's try the dart on the truck door.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool.
Let's try it on the hood.
If you know the trick, you don't even have to use the lever in the cockpit. On the other hand, if you know the lever, you don't need any tricks.
Let's try the hand torch.
If I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again. I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Can't go down here. Let's try the dart with the bull.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now.
Maybe the wet sponge on the windshield. Ah! Then I could see whoever's...
Is this really necessary? Aww. The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Ah, we've now got the name. We can now get the key. We'll try the torch on the bull, I guess.
Toro! Hey,
So eventually on point-and-click adventures, they got to the point where they'd have like maybe 3 different responses, and then they would just stop saying something, or they would put a timer on repeating themselves. Try to get away from this situation we're in right now, where we try multiple items on the same thing,
Rufus?
get the same
Exactly.
response. About my key
About
again.
my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I love ballet.
I love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah, I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
And we got the key to the truck. Nice. So use that key on the truck door. Pull the lever. Open the hood. And take out the battery.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them? So much power in such a heap of junk. What a waste.
Let's try the torch.
I can't crack open the hull with this, but how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
So I think we're gonna need some wire. But at least we've made some progress on that. Let's see. Now there was this section here, the emergency shelter, that I haven't gone there yet. Let's see what's here. A lever?
Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
Ah. So we can
I'll
grab
save
some
my
handcuffs.
telekinetic powers for later.
And this is a cell gating. So it's a cell when he's a...
No great in the world can hold me back. There, it moved while you were blinking.
So this tree, let's
It's
look
the
at the
last
tree.
tree left. I hope it doesn't croak. I mean, where would I test my herbicides?
Herbicides being things that kill plants. Fortunately, it seems like he's not very successful. So let's bring the lever down to the red mode. and that has him, I think, maybe as a construction worker. Take his gloves. I know what to do with those. We'll go pick up that chili pepper. Let's see, we could go down the fire escape, and I think we will leave by that possibility, but let's go back to the doctor mode. This police box, what happens here?
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard.
Foot feathers. Pick them up. And place them on the police box? Oh. Pick them up and put it on the handcuffs.
That's not gonna flee.
The cell grating?
That's not gonna flee.
The tree?
That's not gonna flee.
Something that would flee. What would run away? I don't know. I think that's probably for some other point in time. Okay, doctor's cabinet?
Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere.
Dissecting scalpel, I'll take that. And the dentist drill, I'll take that. I know what to do with that. Laughing gas. Let's use the balloons on the laughing gas. So now I've got some laughing gas. Let's do a couple.
No, one will do for now.
So, alright. I don't have anything I think that would open the doctor's cabinet.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool.
Let's try the drill.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been...
Let's try the drill on the dud.
Well, there we go. Black powder.
Yay. So we have one element now of what we are looking for. Let's spin this down some more. Is there something I could put in that would change? No, I don't see anything that would change that to put in the box. And a fire extinguisher.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
So if we put the fire extinguisher now...
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
In the police box.
Nothing else to pillage.
Okay, so I've got it. We put the other thing, the foot feather, into the firefighter's cabinet. Since it's round, when we spin it up, it will spin and fall into the... Let's see. There we go.
Strike.
That works. Now we have the handcuffs. Excellent. So let's go down the fire escape. See where that takes us. Oh, it just takes us right here. Let's try the dissecting scalpel for the bowl.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Let's try to drill on the bull.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Seems like I'm gonna need something stronger. Let's go to Winslow's house quickly and down to his basement. And we know what we want to do. We want to take this and use it in the pipe. Right now we don't have, let's see, we have one full of laughing gas. Maybe the balloon in the furnace will open that though. Let's try it. Put the balloon in the furnace. Hey, it worked. The only problem there is it didn't open the thing all the way. So we kinda know what to do. Let's go back to Tony's house and pick up the plant. Use these asbestos gloves to pick up the chili pepper. Yay. So, as far as ingredients, we need something stimulating, we need powder, still, we need quite a few things actually. Let's see, let's look at the recipe for a closer view. We have the black powder, the hot beans. If we get the extraordinary stimulating, the electric water, and then clear water, and I think all that mixes together to make coffee powder, and then the energy rich water. So this is the blood of the bull water we need, and I think, I don't know, so we still got some work to do, definitely. Let's look at our inventory and see what else. We've got a scalpel, and we have no use for the scalpel right now. We've got a dart, and we have no use for the dart. So let's go back this way. Maybe we talk to the parrot. Yeah, let's talk to the parrot.
Hello.
Hello, hello. I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost deaf, his bird has quite good ears.
Nice parrot.
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see.
So I don't want to do anything really nasty to the parrot and kill it, but at the moment that's the only thing I could think to do.
I don't abuse pets, and in exchange they're more than happy to help me with my experiments.
Let's see. Dart on. Let's grab the espresso cup. We didn't get that.
The cup is still empty. Still being the operative word here.
Is there anything else we could talk to Lonzo?
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the list. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay. I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
So far in this game I haven't seen anything that's really a dialogue option that would have that activates or causes anything to happen. It seems like everything is just done by your own actions. Alright, so I think I've seen something here. Let's get one more balloon. Move this lever down now. So there's stuff inside the cell, I believe. And the floor here is a hatch. So if I can do something to...
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
We need to put something in the hatch. Let's handcuff the hatch. There we go. So the hatch is now handcuffed. So that means when we go up to the cell, the grating goes down, but the floor doesn't close. So now I can exit about 3 screens this way, and then climb up the to the emergency station. Alright. And take this lockpick. Excellent. So lockpick on cell grating. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All of a sudden, everything on this map is lock pickable. So let's open this doctor's cabinet to get a syringe.
I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus. I wonder what that stuff tastes like. I've only ever been injected right into the heart muscle so far.
So we get a stimulant and that. So when we look at the recipe now, we have extraordinary simulating, black powder, and hot beans. Do we put it together ourselves, or do we chili powder with black powder?
I could mix those things in a blender.
So now I need to find a blender. Alright. Let's see. I think down the fire pole is the way we want to go. Now we've got a syringe, so we'll use it on the bull. It's pretty obvious here the ingredients
if I were
we're
in search
getting.
of some phlegm, I'd go and take Wenzel's blood.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna go do, is take Winsel's boat, I guess. So, the ingredients we're getting are not the right ingredients, but we're the substitutes we're gonna use. Let's use the syringe on Winsel.
He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself.
Let's try blowing up like 3 other places. Let's see. Tony's. Come on, let me pick it. Instructions. I'm left clicking and it does not let me pick up these items. These magnets. I don't think it's gonna let me move them. Darn it. Actually, I wanted to look at this chair. Nope, there's nothing special about that chair. It just looks funny. So we have a grinder, we don't have a blender. What are we missing here? We haven't done anything with the funnel, we haven't done anything with the scalpel. And we haven't done anything with the sign.
Gnat's piss. The only...
Back to Tony's shop. Let's see. See if we can use the chili pepper in the grinder.
1 whole chili.
Yep. Black powder.
A pinch of black powder.
And stimulant.
Stimulant.
And crank. And we have...
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Okay, that's weird. So we need this hook. And we need these vouchers.
What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise. And no, you can't have them as a gift.
Then why are they called gift vouchers?
So, what can we do? Let's use the sign here on this pole. That makes sense.
This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow, and it's drinking beer.
Maybe on the window?
I could hit people without them seeing me through the window. But there's nobody out there.
Let's see. Oh, we can go back to the house and see what's in the first aid kit. There's something that's locked. What was the other thing that was locked? It was the... Oh, clicked off screen again. The truck was locked. But can't do anything with that. So use the lockpick on the first aid kit.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. What? Not even with this? What kind of a lockpick is this?
So I'm gonna have to get hurt. If if I used this dart, I would have to hurt myself on that somehow. I don't know how. Let's try the syringe on this pot of detergent.
I can still recognize what it is, so I don't have to clean it.
Let's try the funnel with the balloon.
It doesn't have to be siphoned.
Or the sign with the balloon.
This ad is subliminally trying to make me use this item with it. Must resist.
The dart with the balloon?
Burst.
The hand torch with the balloon.
That's not how you make hot air balloons. Sure. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off.
Hot air torch with
Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again.
So we definitely need another balloon. And we need some form of rope. Let's see. Balloon with the laughing gas. Maybe we do a balloon with the fire extinguisher?
Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies?
Funnel with the fire
Boy,
extinguisher?
how often did people...
No. The drill with the fire extinguisher? Don't do
Boy,
this.
how often did people...
No. The hand torch with the fire extinguisher.
Boy, how often did...
Nope. So maybe there is something we're supposed to do with the fire extinguisher, but haven't figured it out yet. Let's try the sign with the parrot.
Does Polly want a randomly chosen item from my inventory? Yeah, suit yourself.
So the sign needs to be prominently placed.
This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's a cow, and it's drinking beer.
Wait, it's a cow. So if we go to the bull, maybe we can convince the bull with the cow.
Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked.
So now that the bull is paying attention, and apparently the bull's alive, maybe I can take some...
Nah, the blood of an enamored bull would probably make an ingredient for an aphrodisiac. But I want to brew some espresso that uses the blood of an enraged bull.
Okay, enraged. Let's try a scalpel.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Dart, maybe?
Toro! Oh, great. It only has eyes for the cow. That would certainly upset the bull, but not enough, I'm afraid.
Let's try the...
That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform open-heart surgery?
Let's try this.
That would certainly upset the bull, but not enough, I'm afraid.
Let's try burning.
That would certainly upset the bull, but not enough, I'm afraid.
I think I need something red. So I don't think I have the item right now to enrage the bull, but I've made some progress onto that. Man, did it again. This custom mouse cursor just goes everywhere. Okay. So we've got to figure out how to use this item with some other item.
It doesn't have to be siphoned. Burst.
Okay, that was obvious that that was going to happen. Let's talk to Wenzel for a second.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
What is it this time?
Nope, nothing.
I think I'd better do this myself.
Whatever you say.
Later.
Exactly.
So let's see. We've got to find a rope. Some kind of rope. We have an unlimited amount of balloons. You know, we haven't really talked to Gizmo. So maybe there's something in there that we haven't found. So let's go ahead and talk to Gizmo and find out if there might be some item. We didn't really look that hard over here.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Will she
Will
fully
she fully
recover?
recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be able to tell.
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much, much stronger.
Something much, much stronger. Sounds like a job for me. I am much, much stronger after all.
I will save her.
I will save her.
Ha! Good luck. Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? Something that might wake her up? A kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working on it.
Good, but do it someplace else.
I want to report an emergency.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have these unusual pain in my back. Fire.
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery?
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
Unusual pain.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
Could you leave her alone with me for a moment?
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Help her!
I would love to, but self-professed acquaintances of the patient are constantly interrupting me in my efforts.
Self-professed acquaintances. That sounds funny. Self-professed acquaintances. Think you can say that 1,000 times in a row?
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Okay, that's not helpful. We're still kind of looking for a clock too, and here's a clock, but that's nothing I can click on.
Gizmo is a doctor, police officer, and firefighter all at once. On his best days, he has to change professions every other second.
Doorknob, cardboard box.
The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them.
I don't think I can do anything with gold.
Hey, gold! Gold! Wakey, wakey! Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, you know, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep. How peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee.
Alright. And we'll talk to Lottie.
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
Let's see. Nothing to say there.
I'll skedaddle. Don't let the...
So we know there's a hook in Tony's shop. We know there's something hidden behind the first aid kit, or we at least think there is. We have this town reservoir, which, with the pipe that spins, and this with this.
That's not how you make hot air balloons. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off my skin.
I don't see any reason why I'd use laughing gas with the thing, with the parrot. Let's give the coffee powder to Lonzo here.
So, I have the powder already. Good.
There's nothing in this bar to pick up. Let's talk to Hannick.
Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Puff. No.
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
And how does the detonation plans work again?
How does that detonation plan of yours work again?
Oh, it's very simple. The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
Right, thanks. Talk to you later.
Bye, Sugar Puff.
So you have no problem remembering that name?
Seems like it.
Come on. Can I move these magnets though? Because I already used this, and it doesn't seem like I can. Click. No. Double click. No. Click and hold. No. Right click, no. Double right click, no. Right click and hold, no. So it doesn't look like it can move the magnets. I don't think there's anything more I'm supposed to do there. Let's see. Well, maybe I can just use the syringe here in the battery.
I can't crack open the hull with this, but how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
And we tried the drill, right?
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow!
Right. So funnel balloons.
Doesn't have to be siphoned.
Funnel acid.
That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose a few drops.
Balloon acid?
What I need here is some kind of container. Unfortunately, I already used the urn of Tony's mother's ashes for my underwater barbecue.
What if we pull the lever here?
It's already open.
What kind of container would we... Syringe. We'll try the syringe again on the acid.
Ah! The syringe won't do. I'd better look for a different container.
So now I need a new container as the acid is pouring out. There's nothing I can do with the emergency phone. Right?
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great,
So-
Inspector Gizmo seems to be out, but as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
So, when I set off the detonations, that set off these alarms. I bet that's Gizmo's detectors. And inside of Tony's shop, we have the hook and the vouchers, and I don't think we have anything else. And there's no point in talking to Tony. I desperately need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
So we have a pole. What can we do with a pole? Let's try the scalpel on it.
That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform open heart surgery?
Let's drill some holes in it.
I'd rather not. I could hit a live wire, or a wasp's nest, or my shoulder blade. It's happened before. All of it.
Hand torch on the pole?
Boy, it's attached firmly. This is where Tony's budgie cage used to hang, but he couldn't cope with her, so he skedaddled.
He died of old age.
Yeah, whatever you say.
After you accidentally infected him with progeria.
Yeah, you know, I liked my version better.
So I have no idea what this poll is for. I think the hook is something we need.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
A hook and a pole and a string would make a fishing rod. Where are we on our map here? We haven't elbowed our way through the waiting line quite yet, but we did skip that part and give Wenzel a stern talking to, and now we're trying to convince him to stop blocking the line to talk to the mayor. And I think we have to do that to get some more of these ingredients. Yeah. So maybe it really is, I'm just at this point where I have to talk to Wendell. Wait, to the village center. Oh, there's a whole other section I haven't even been to. Wow. And with that revelation, I think we're gonna end up ending this episode since we're already running late. Where'd it go? It was saying go to the village center and now it's missing. Oh, I bet that was just to Tony's shop, then to the village center. Because I don't see anything else here. Well, with that non-revelation, we're going to have to end this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.